Hello everyone, welcome to Excalibur's Minecraft. This is Excalibur, and I'm back on my test server. I wanted to show you a little enhancement I made to my vertical mine. Vertical mine, my vertical farm. It's been one of those days. Oh crap, it's kind of loud. Let me go ahead and fix those sounds so that you aren't deafened and I'm drowned out. So here we go. If you remember this previous tutorial, and this is a failed cow breeding thing. I just skip past all this. Yeah. Okay, here we are. This should look somewhat familiar to those who have seen my vertical farm before. Very simple redstone, but there's a little bit of a difference here. This thing is wide, very wide, really wide. We're now looking at a 4x8 version, and I figure you could probably do as wide of a farm as you want to. You could even replace these glowstone with redstone lamps if you wanted to. Well, anyway, this is the difference, and I'm going to go ahead and take you through the differences here momentarily as I well, as I continue. As you can see, it's still in the off position. If we click this on, water still flows down, but that pushes me a little. Anything flowing down there would come here, and anything... Oh, I'm standing in the wrong spot. Here we are. Now anything flowing from the top also comes down here, and I'll show you why. Let's step here and let the water recede, and we will go up top. So here we are. What we see here is just another little added block. The ladder acts as a natural stop for the water, but all in all, it's exactly the same. Water under here, which feeds the same thing we have here, and the pistons are all pretty much stopping the water. And I'm not gonna... Yeah, I can do it. Yeah, let's break a block, and we will sneak over, and you'll see the water right there. We walk down here, and you'll see that we still have the same block of water. That actually treats all four, so it's no longer wasted. We can do 4 blocks of water entirely. If we so chose, we could probably build 4 that way as well, using the middle section for all the redstone needed, so that you'd have 8 total. The only difference is you'd probably have to have another waterway on each floor coming from that direction, which could be handled very easily. So let's go take a look at the outside, shall we? Ew. Down we go. And I'm thinking that we could probably move the ladder and over to here, move the door to here, and then put in another waterway. But the problem would be that you'd, well, no, there wouldn't be much of a problem. We can make that modification and see how that turns out. But as I said, the redstone is pretty much the same. Right here is our switch. Click, click, up. And when it's in the up position, it is actually off on the switch, so that turns that torch on, which energizes this block, which turns this torch off, which de-energizes that block, which turns that block on. So every level has an active redstone up until this block, which energizes this block here and there, deactivates that redstone torch and that redstone torch, which turns off this redstone. And we can actually hop up here and see that it just runs across these blocks here. Seems I just got email. These blocks all actually are connected to pistons, and those are the new 4 pistons that we have here. We could actually mirror this entire part right here, from here all the way to here, on this side, and we would have an 8x8 farm and be able to collect 64, a stack of 64 per level. So that'd be 64 here and 64 there. So if we had potatoes or carrots, that would be up to 4 times 64, which is 256 per floor. Or wheat, 256, you know, blah, 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 math, yeah, junk. Okay, now let's go ahead and make that change that I was just talking about. And we will plop that there and get rid of this. We want all but this last one to have something, so we need ladder. Do I have ladder in inventory? No, I don't. So we'll grab a ladder and we'll replace the potatoes. I don't care about having them right now. It's creative. Creative, I tell you. There we go. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pretty this up by putting in this and just slapping down 1 bucket of water here. Turn that off. Oh. And look at this. It should all just come down straight here. And if we replace this with stairs... actually, we were going to replace this with the door. Why don't we just replace this with a door? So, let's go ahead and do that. There we go. And we can replace that. And put stairs there. Why not? Dink, 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 dink. Here we go, stairs. Slouch. Maybe I should select them. There you go. Now we can get in and out without issue. Chances are we'd probably want the stairs here. And then we'd want our block here. And then we just walk out this way. Doo-doo. Alright, now let's see how this works out. We're going to take out this block so that we can see the torque, the lever. And we're going to go into the inventory, and there are no taters. Down to food, we grab taters, and we go ahead and plant the taters and grow them. That will be the only problem. If this little modification that I just did works, you should only have to stand in one spot and all the food will just come rolling straight to you without any hesitation. There we go. And we'll do both floors just because while we're here. Too bad there's no way to automate planting. I know there are mods that do this for you, but this is for non-mods. This is all 100% vanilla Minecraft. So here we go. Do that, and that, and this. And whoop, there we go. There we are. Now we'll go ahead and grow these puppies. Insta-grow. Imagine if this stuff actually existed in the real world. We could feed people carrots, potatoes, and wheat until the cows came home. Which is pretty easy because the wheat would just let the cows come to us. Alright. So let's do this the fun way. Get rid of this potato. Yeah, we'll just do that. And we're going to see how many we have coming at us. I'll just clear up my hotbar. I would shift click, but when you're in creative mode, shift clicking deletes it. For instance. Oh, it doesn't. Okay, so I was wrong. Let's flick the switch. Look at all those potatoes coming at us. Oh boy. If we look up, we'll see the potatoes dropping in. Now we could probably replace that glass with ice, but I think the glowstone would melt that ice. Alright. I think if we shut off the water, anything that's left up there will either be stuck or on its way down. So let's see if anything is stuck. Nope, nothing was stuck. That gave us 2 stacks, 2.5 stacks for the most part, out of 2 floors. So this is 4 by 8, so 32, so 64 total. So we got 1.5 times more than what we normally would. Still can't jump. Okay, so Let's see what happens. Nope. Alright, so that's a quick thing. The principle is exactly the same as my last tutorial. All you do is build it up, make sure that you've got the hydrating area there. That's pretty simple and easy to take care of. Anybody who's farmed in Minecraft knows about that. Well, maybe not the one block, but they know about a row will actually take care of that. Those who don't know, one block of water can actually handle 4 squares of field in all directions, including diagonals. So this one here handles 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. So we could technically move it right here, but it also handles these 4, but the water that's down below here, as you can see we have it right there, that handles 4 this way too. So it's a little bit of overkill. This would probably handle it, and this would probably handle it. And we wouldn't need those anymore, but they're nice markers on the other side of the wall to know exactly where the floor is. These 4 pistons are pretty essential. They don't need sticky pistons. That would bump it out an extra one. Regular pistons actually slide in and allow the water to fall down. So that all works pretty well. Nothing else more to show you, other than I was sitting there thinking, what if I could make this larger than 1? What if people didn't want to have it underground? So, alright, this came about because of that. The lighting is still pretty good. It grows pretty well, even though I insta-grew everything. The glowstone helps with that. And of course you can keep bringing it up and up and up and up and up. And I went ahead and put the 4 dirt there because that's normally what would be there. Oh, I'm stuck. There we go. And of course, it's doing it the way I just did changes your ingress and egress to the building, but that's nothing big. You can easily just block out this wall here and put the door there with steps going down, and you can close it off. Just do something like this pretty easily. Why is the A-Team theme suddenly jumping through my head? I don't know. So we could probably do this and close it off. Come in here, put down the stairs there, and everything would be hunky-dory. Walk down. Hey, look, let's farm. And then you could put the door on the outside here. Again, it only bumps out 1 on the side. So, it easily becomes a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wide. So, to determine how many wide you need, just add 3 to the width, and it should still be 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Actually, 13, because the new design adds this ledge here, which has a redstone powering those 4 torches. If not for the water that is actually right here, I could probably run it along on the inside of the wall, but unfortunately the water is there. Now, there could be some redstone trickery, but I think you'd need the extra bit of wall here to do it in any case. But this still allows you to print, build up. I almost said print. 3D printing is on my mind. This still allows you to build up as high as you want. Oh, and yeah, I got a new skybox. Thank you, Better Skies from MC Patcher. Look at those twinkly stars. So I think the next mod I'm going to make to this is to do a double-decker wide and move the ladder over in between them, and then let everything just plop right here. I'll test that and see how well it works, but I don't see any problems. This here, I was trying to figure out how I can breed cows and get the babies down here and then send the cows off to a cooker or something like that. But the unfortunate thing is I can't figure out how to get the cow out of the minecart. I can send them back. Up here I have to push them back. So if we climb up there, and if I can actually jump straight tonight. This here would push these pistons out. They would grab track and then pull them back. And then they just float above these waterways. When one of the cows has the baby, it falls down the water, it's safe, it gets pushed off into the fenced area. This button here switches that track down there momentarily, so you have a cow in that loop. You hit the button, the cow comes out in the loop, comes up here, stops up there, you feed them, they have a baby. And then I did have a switch that turned this on, but unfortunately without this hole here and the trick that I learned, and I can show you that trick right now. We'll just grab a powered rail and grab a normal rail, flip the switch, put this powered rail right here. Alright, now if we put a regular rail here, flip that, they snap into place. A baby will fall down here when it's done because the rail can't support anything. But that's a nice thing. It's stuck to the sticky piston, which is why it works. If we had a cart here with an egg in it, with an egg with a cow in it, let me go ahead and get this set up. Just show you what it looks like. Miscellaneous, where's the how now brown cow? There it is. So here we go. We'll spawn a cow. Let's put a cart on. Give it a push. There we go. It picks up the cow. We'll forget about this cow here. Already smacked him once. He doesn't need to be smacked again. There we go. Spawn a cow. Pop that going. There we go. Cows are now in motion. You probably would use wheat to get them into the cart or something like that. Some materials. There we go. Alright. So you generally don't need to use this switch again. Let's go ahead and bring the cows up. Give them about 2 seconds, and here's one. What the hoo-ha? Okay, looks like something's broke. Yeah. Let me get some redstone here real quick. It seems that during one of my experiments, the redstone got a little warped. There we go. Alright, hop up here, and we're going to go ahead and hit the button, get the cow up here. There we go. And we feed the cow. We feed the cow. They're going to make sweet, sweet cow love, and we should hear a and a baby. There the baby is. Alright, and then you just get them down by pushing and pushing, and then they'll go right back down. Now, you could probably leave 2 cows being constant mommy-daddy cows. As you saw, the baby cow came out here. It's called the calf, normally, in standard English. So, the calf fell out here, so this is the female cow, based on direction of the sun and the moon, which way the clouds are going, yeah, stuff like that. Minecraft is weird that way. But, pretty much they're androgynous cows. They all have male and female parts, and either one can be the mommy, either one can be the daddy. Are you following me for this week? Here, I'll give you some. Oh, yeah, give some to the baby too. But the baby's not doing it? Alright, so, here we go. And, of course, it rains. Alright, it should stop in a few seconds. We're just waiting for the particles that started to drop. There we go. Alright, so, pretty much, that is all she wrote in terms of this thing. And that works okay. Outside of the fact that these constantly moving minecarts tend to cause the cows to glitch for some odd reason. So, one of the things I was thinking about doing is moving this gate up here so that when this switch is right here, it actually sends a signal to to open this gate, and it'll allow the minecart to go through. But the problem is getting the cow out of the cart. I have to figure that out. Having it take damage, he gets stuck in the cart. If you stop it, like, or if you get in there, man, the cow glitches and he gets stuck in. All I want to do is this. There. Now he's a little dizzy. Or she in this case, because it turned out that was the mommy. And we'll put that back in. Are you trying to get out? Well, just don't worry about it. Have fun. Alright. So, a couple of caveats about this. It's big. It's monstrous. I want to make it more compact. Looking at a possibility of using generic bees. Water loop that actually brings them up, and then you can attract cows into little stalls, and then the babies get flushed away, that kind of thing. There's also better than wolves, where you have this wonderful oh, all the cows are looking at me. Where you have breeding harnesses, and you get cows trapped in breeding harness and they can't do anything. Feels sort of cruel. This even feels sort of cruel. I just want to walk out and feed them all and then kill them naturally, but even that's cruel. Here, have some more. So I'm also looking at a possible automated chicken coop or semi-automated chicken coop, but right now there's really not much on my server that these can't fix. I'm just looking at this, and you have to go up really high, and you gotta have all this powered rail, the sticky pistons, and the gimmicks of forcing the babies down the water. At least they have fun at the end here. Pow! I'm gonna kick you in the head. So, I don't know. I think I'm gonna skip on this part because it's causing more issue than not. So. And the cow won't jump out. There we go. We get rid of the cart, let it run away. Run away, and he gets stuck in the ground for some odd reason. Let's go over here. Pew. See? Glitch right in the ground. What the heck is going on with that? Hit him, make him run, and he's still... His hitbox is completely screwed up. Both of them. Thou shalt not suffer a glitched cow. Don't you like my sword? It's nice. Nice. There we go. They're like land sharks, running around under the ground trying to eat your feet. Oh, okay. Anyway. That's that experiment. I think I'm going to tear it down and figure out a different way to do it. I'm glad this really worked. I'm really glad this worked, actually. The only thing I could think of is probably making these double glass so that it doesn't have this stupid streak down the middle. I don't like that. Other than that, there's not much else that has been going on here. I built that thing a little bit too close to my room. So I guess I'll go ahead and sign off for the night. I just wanted to give everyone a view of the new farm, and also to show that little trick with the cows. But to tell you the truth, the trick with the cows, not so fun. Though, what would be fun, is if I put a powered rail cart through here. Oh, that would be fun. Oh yes, that would be fun. Anyway, I hope you have a good one. Enjoy playing Minecraft, and this is Excalibur, and I'm out.